Cut this off. What up, y'all? We got to go on a little field trip. Something I discovered yesterday, which I'm really pissed off about. There you go. I discovered, well, I don't know how I didn't pick up on it. I should have 2 weeks ago, but I didn't. And I guess because I was just caught up in my own damn world, I wasn't even paying attention until yesterday. And then everything hit me at once, and I was like, oh shit. Which he's not out. I didn't think he would be. Let's see if I see it in the tree line. Somebody dumped a Shih Tzu at the front. And he's been, I say he, I don't know if it's a girl or a boy or what. Fucking ants, I knew it. Somebody dumped him apparently 2 weeks ago. And like I said, I didn't pay attention because I walk to the store every day. And I had saw bowls on the sidewalk. And I'm like, who the fuck put dog bowls up here on the sidewalk? Not even thinking about it, so I kept on about my day. A few days later, I see a black dog, and it's like right here in the complex on the front street. And it's just roaming, and I'm like, well, shit, I wonder who you belong to, because your ass ain't supposed to be out here roaming like this. I know you're a small dog and all, but you supposed to be on a leash. Once again, didn't think nothing of it. It just took its ass off and ran off, and I'm like, well, maybe the owner would get it. Yesterday, when I was walking from the store, he was dead ass in the middle of the road. And I was like, what are you doing? And so he took off running, and he ran into the woods. And that's when it dawned on me he had been dumped. So I had went back to the house, got a bag of food, filled it up in a, well, here, I'll show y'all, because I had this old Papa John's container So I just filled that up and left 2 bowls of water out here for him. And he finally came out. He ate a little bit, but he literally sat by the road, and that's when somebody dumped him, and he's waiting for them to come back. Here's the thing, Kitty Coo, with it being up front, these damn kids, they gonna fuck with it anyway. So that's why I just use the containers I had, because I do for the cats, I'll put, now theirs, I have a plate of water underneath their food, but he won't let nobody near him or anything, because I've tried. I don't even see his ass. He all black too, though, so. And it pissed me off so bad. Because it's like, what the fuck? You dump a Shih Tzu, and then you don't dump it, like a county road or nothing. No, you dump it on a fucking busy ass street. And here's the thing, if you need resources for your animals, call Nash. You can get help. I can't. I make too damn much. If you get government assistance like SNAP, Medicare, Medicaid, they will help you so you can keep your animal. There's no reason for you to be dumping a fucking dog on the main road. Pika, I think it has been hit because he's got a slight limp. Got a slight limp on the back hip. But he likes to, this is where he hides, in these woods right here. In this tree line, this is where he'll go. And I hate he's going, and I know why, because he feels safe in there. But there are so many fucking ticks, fleas, everything you can think of is in those damn woods. There you go. There you go. He's about to come out. I have to walk away because he ain't. If he see me, he's not going to come out. Get my ass out this day. He's in the tree line now, coming out. Or wolves. There you go. Y'all can't see him because he's so damn small. Sorry, y'all. He won't let me get any closer. But that little black dot you seeing, that's it. And he's got a limp on his back hind legs. Yeah, I don't know the sex. I'm not going to pretend like I do. I don't. It ate yesterday. Come here. Come here. He or she's still skittish because my neighbor Christy, she tried today too. But the woods is where it normally stays at. Unless you just catch it out about walking around. But I've called all my friends. I've called all the rescues. Everybody's full. My small rescue friend, she can't do it this time because she's in over her head too. She's got like 7 kittens she's trying to get rehomed. And I can't do anything for them because shit, I got to come up with another $600 for Zeus ass. Shit. Because I already know his vet bill's finna be $1,200. So I hope Mass will be able to take them. I hope. But if the rescues are full, 9 times out of 10, Mass is full. And the Humane Society. Because I was hoping I could get one of my friends to foster it and get Miss Kathy to just pay for it. She can't even do that right now, so I'm like, this is one fucked up situation. If Zeus would be straight, I wouldn't mind taking his ass. I mean, I can't keep him, but I'd take his ass in right now, but I gotta take Zeus to the vet. He's fucking miserable. Both his ears are infected again. And the last time they had to put him under, and that shit was $1,200. That's what I'm trying to do, Kitty Coo. I've been trying to see. I'm trying to get it used to me and Christy first. Because that's how I've done all the cats. And see if I can get him to come out. But we also still got that trap too. I think he would fit in the trap. But we would have to stop feeding him for a day or something like that to entice him to go in the trap, you know. But I noticed that shit and I was so fucking mad. I was mad. Who the fuck dumps a dog on a fucking main road? What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? you doing? What you doing, handsome? Mm, mm. People piss me off. I swear they do with they stupid ass shit. Oh, here she come. Hey, baby girl. Hey, baby girl. With your pretty self. Where Kai? He coming too. Uh, y'all already been fed. I've already fed y'all. I took care of y'all already. That's what I was telling my neighbor. She was like, well, if I gotta go buy dog food, I said, if I ain't got shit else, I got dog food. I'm gonna keep that shit on deck. If I ain't got nothing else, I got dog food. So, but it never clicked. It never dawned on me for the past 2 weeks. I walked past those bowls, didn't think, I noticed them, looked dead at them and said, that's weird. And kept walking. Seen him outside, but I thought he belonged to like one of my neighbors up front. So I'm not even thinking. It wasn't until yesterday when I walked back from the store and he was in the road. And I saw all the dirt on him and I realized, no, you've been dumped. And that shit burned my fucking soul. You didn't dump no big dog that could somewhat fend for itself. No, you dump a fucking 10-pound dog on a main road that's already done got injured. I ain't even gonna tell y'all what I told people. That shit irritates the fuck out of me. I'd rather surrender my dog than to do some foul shit like that. I'd rather my dog get put to sleep than do some foul shit like that. Real shit. Yeah, and I think it has been hit. And my neighbor's like, no, that dog been up there like 2 weeks, so ain't nobody called mass, nothing. Y'all just gonna let and people wonder why I have a hard time with people. Like that shit bothered me bad yesterday. Like who the fuck? Why the fuck do y'all get dogs you know you can't fucking take care of? Like, even when I moved, if I couldn't move with my dog, I'm not going, period. I'm not getting rid of my dog. Fuck you. My dog been with me through depression and some more shit. You think I'm finna get rid of my mind? Fuck that. No. You know, fuck you just randomly wake up and say, you know what? I'm finna get rid of you. I'm just gonna dump you on a main street and drive the fuck off. And that dog has sat on that fucking sidewalk every day, waiting for whoever to pull back up and pick them up because they don't know what the fuck they did wrong. It makes you wonder what the fuck you would do to your kids if you do that to a defenseless ass animal. Every dog deserves a good human, but not every human deserves a good dog. And that's just the truth. That dog is still loyal to a T and waiting for its owners to come get him. That shit bothers me. That bothers me a lot. This upper thigh, that's how I felt about Fat Mama. I knew I couldn't pay for Fat Mama. I cannot afford to keep her. I can't afford her shots. I can't afford to get her fixed. I can't afford to do none of it. And if it wasn't for somebody else stepping up and saying, I'll take care of it as long as you keep her, cool, I can do that. I just can't boil out 250 for shots and then turn around 300 for spay and then this and that. I can't afford that. Like, I have to space it out now because if I get all of them shot at once, you're talking about $1,000 damn. Can't do it. Shit, with Zeus, I love Zeus to death. But if I would have known he's allergic to every damn thing, I probably wouldn't have got him. I'm gonna be honest. And because he's so damn nosy and has to be an everyday thing, he gets outbreaks so damn much. I like it's fucking ridiculous. Like right now, I already know both his ears are infected because he's been tearing up both sides. And usually I have the medicine for it and clear right out. But because I'm out of the actual ear spray that they use, and I already know they're gonna want him to get everything done before they'll even see him because his shots they're not due until next month. But I already know. You may as well get your shots done. That's $250. His Semperca, which is heartworm, but it's only 12 months and I only have to deal with it one shot. I don't have to take him up there every damn month to get weighed and all of that shit and pay $50 a month. When the Semperca, I can just pay $250 one time and be done with it. Make that one make sense. Because I did the math on that shit. I said 50 times 12. But I can do one shot and it costs me $250. Give me the damn one shot. So I started doing that. So you're at $500 right there. And then his big ass, ma'am, you have a miniature horse. We're going to have to put him to sleep. in order to administer his meds because they're scared shitless of him. And so they just automatically, can we can we put him to sleep while we do treatment? I can't afford it, not really. But that's what they do. I swear to God, when that vet said this shit to me, ma'am, you have a miniature horse. What? He's big as hell. I mean, he's not fat, but he big as hell. No shit, I know this. He's a big ass baby too. He was like, yeah, well, big ass baby won't let us touch his ears. Which he wasn't lying because he wouldn't even let me touch his ears. But once I got him desensitized to the spray, now he'll let you, he knows, oh shit, that's going to help me. So yeah, spray my ears. He'll let you spray it now. And he'll sit still so you can put the powder on him. The only thing he's still not fucking with is those pills. He don't fuck with the pills. You can put it in hot dogs. You can put it in a sandwich. You can put it in whatever the fuck you want to put it in. He's not going to eat it. The only way I can get him to eat it is if I bring one of his sisters out at the same time. And I'll stick it in a piece of a sandwich or something. And I'll break the sandwich up. And then I'll give him both a piece because he doesn't want his sister to get it. So he'll hurry up and swallow it. That's the only way I can get that man to eat his medicine or take his medicine. I'm for real. Last year when I went through it, I struggled. I'm like, y'all. Folks was like, well, break it down in a pill crusher and mix it in his food. That man wouldn't even touch his food. Okay? Like, I tried everything y'all could possibly think of. That motherfucker wasn't going. He would find the pill and spit that shit clean out and look at me like, I know, bitch, I know you didn't try it again. Spit that shit out clean, look at you like, I ain't taking this shit. Miss Up and see, that one thing I will say, Zeus ain't never, Zeus has, even when the first time, when I didn't know what the fuck it was, I thought it was mange. Like, I had no idea their allergies could get that bad because I had never dealt with a dog that had allergies like that. And I'm thinking because he literally started having patches of hair come out. And it happened so fast. People will tell y'all it literally happened in a 3-day time frame. I was like, bro, something's not right with Zeus. He's not, something ain't right with him. But I didn't know what the fuck it was. And then day 2, he was going around whining. And I'm like, what the fuck is, this man don't never run around whining. He constantly doing his head like this, like he hears something or something is above him trying to attack. He was constantly doing this. And by that 3rd day, he literally woke me up out of my sleep, and he never does that. And I knew something was wrong. I called, who did I call? Because I had to call and get a ride to the vet, and I called the vet, and I said, I need to get my boy in now. And They was like, you can bring them on, but you're gonna have to drop them off. And so I had took him up there, and they was like, he's got severe allergies. No chicken byproduct. No none of this. No none of that. No none of this. No none of that. He can't have this. He can't have that. Also, he can't have that. Yada yada. Here's a list of medications, and yeah, they had to shave him. Poor boy. He walked around with a mullet for like a month. I had to fight him with his meds, but eventually it started clearing up. That's the thing, Kitty Cool. I've literally tried so much shit. I have. That shit, I don't know if it's like deep in the inner ear or what. Oatmeal, nope. Baking soda and something else they said, nope. Um, what else did they say? Olive oil, nope. Um, there was some more shit. Even the Zyrtec and Mucinex doesn't work for him anymore. What else? Shit, I've damn near tried so much shit. Coconut oil, nope. Uh, they have special fucking shampoo. Hang on, hang on. Because my internet. No, it's my internet. Because when I took the walk, I had cut my internet off so it wouldn't be tripping. And because I'm under the carport, I ain't got no signal, so I had to cut my internet back on. Yeah, like Zeus is just like if it's not fresh chicken, he can't have it. Like literally fresh chicken, fresh eggs. Other than that, if it's got chicken byproduct in it, he cannot have it, which a lot of dog foods unfortunately do have. You have to read the labels on them. That's why I spend so fucking much money on dog food now. Shit. Callie, she has allergies too, but not as bad as he is. Like hers is manageable. I can give her oatmeal or damn, what's the other one? Oatmeal or coconut, like, and give her a bath in it. She's cool. Zeus, mm-mm. Fat Mama, she really don't have allergies that bad. Every once in a while, her ears will start, and I'll groom her ears because she does get build up in her ears. I don't know how the fuck that happens, but yeah. But she's not as bad as Zeus. Yeah, see, oatmeal worked for Henny because Henny she would get those seasonal allergies like with summer and pollen and all of that shit, she would start scratching a lot, but give her an oatmeal bath and she was good. Zeus, I have to bathe him weekly. And some say, no, that's too much. I'm telling y'all, that's what my vet said. I have to bathe him weekly. Of course, I have to make sure his ears and inside his ears doesn't get wet. And then like I said, with the medicine, like the amoxicillin and all of that shit, because it's usually the amoxicillin, gabapentin, the spray, and then the powder. I don't know, remember what the powder is, because I still have some of it, and I put it on the spots today, but he's still tearing that shit up. I said, yep, give me a day or two, let me figure out some shit. I was hoping to break out like last time, because the last time I felt so bad for him. That's another one we done tried with him. I don't know what it is. I don't know why his genes are so fucked up. Because his sister's not that bad. Like I said, give her an oatmeal bath or a coconut oil bath, and she good. She straight. Him? Mm-mm. And it happens so fast. That's the problem. It happens so fucking fast. Day one, he'll start scratching, and by day three, he's missing patches of hair. All you see is red meat, and there's nothing you can do. You can home remedy that shit forever, but I'm not gonna have my dog suffering like that. Fuck that. I'm taking his ass to the vet so he can get immediate relief. Cause that's literally how that shit happened the last time. Day one, he acting funny. I know my dog, he don't normally act like that. Day two, he done pissed by my door. He never does that. He'll hold it for 12 hours before he ever uses it in my house. Day three, he wakes me up out of my sleep. You gotta go to the vet. And sure as shit, yeah, no. Even the vet was like, I wish it was mange. That's easier to treat. I was like, what the fuck? I've heard that I don't even know how to fucking say it, so I ain't even try. But the DE stuff, that powder, I heard that shit worked though. I've heard. Okay, I've never tried it though. And y'all know I don't have grass in my backyard, so he is. He can't have something, either something I gave him that had chicken in it, or it's something out here that got him. But then again, Tennessee weather has been so fucked up lately. We'll go from 90 degrees to fucking 60. We'll go from 100 degrees to fucking 50. That's no lie. That's what the fuck has been happening here for the past 2 weeks. 1 minute it's hot as hell. Then the next minute, you damn near need a jacket to go outside. No, no. The cat food ain't even in the house, so no. The cat food stays outside in the truck. That's crazy. Atlas know where his damn cat food is at. That man was I came out here earlier to get them fresh water and food. Then man sitting by the truck door like, hurry up. Get my food, bitch. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck been going on with our weather, but that's another thing. Shit, I'm gonna have to do an extension with that shit, cause I'm not finna let that man suffer. The fuck? Tennessee, man, I can't tell y'all what the fuck going on. I don't even know. I don't know. And then when I noticed the black dog, I'm like, are you fucking shitting me? You, this is a test, right? Like you tested me. It's gotta be a test. I feel like the big man upstairs mad at me for some reason. Cause what the fuck did I do? My heart be getting me in some shit, man. Some real life shit. I just felt bad for it because I'm like, it's literally sitting at the road waiting for its owner to come back. Literally. And the poor baby don't realize, like, they're never coming back. This is why I hate humans, man. And not all humans, but humans fucking suck. They have no idea what loyalty means. They have no idea what unconditional love means. They have no idea what trust means. When you get any animal, I don't give a fuck if the max lifespan is 5 years. You have to think about it. When you get these animals, you are all they know. That's all they know is you. Because animals don't attach themselves to 50 different people. Y'all know this. They have their one pick, and I mean, don't get me wrong, they'll love other family members, but they have that one person that they're attached to, glued to, can do no wrong in their eyes. You've hurt their feelings, and guess what? They still gonna come right back. Why can't humans show the same thing to them? Undying loyalty, like, and it's sad as fuck because y'all know I'm not lying. Even a fucking beaten dog will go back to the same motherfucker that beats them because that's all they know. Like it bothers me. It really do. If anything, I just want to get him help because of that damn limp. Because I don't even know what the fuck. He could be internal bleeding for all we don't fucking know. I fucking hate people. Yeah. But then, and some of those same people be like the same ones. I'm going to heaven. No, the fuck you not. No, you not. You supposed to treat all God's creatures the same, even the stanky ass mosquitoes. I don't see no point in mosquitoes, but somebody just educated my ass the other day and said they pollinated shit. I was like, well, I still don't like them, but I see your point. I'm still gonna kill them if the motherfucker land on me, but I get what they're saying. You want to hunt them are the main motherfuckers? I'm gonna go to heaven. No, the fuck you not. No, you're not. How many animals did you abuse or dump or whatever the case may be? Treated like garbage because it wasn't a human? But you got the balls to say you're. Some of y'all ain't living right. They got the balls to judge me for my orientation. Shit, at least I got heart. I give a fuck somewhat. May not be about humans, but I do give a fuck. Especially a defenseless animal. That's the fastest way for me to turn the fuck up on your ass. Crazy beast, I agree with you on that shit. I agree with you. I don't like spiders either. Now I will leave the weaver spiders alone. I do. Because they're actually good for your garden and like for your flower bed. So I leave them be. But them brown recluses, your ass gotta die. You gotta die. I'm sorry. No, no. Yeah, some of y'all already know, some of y'all don't. Literally, my uncle lost half his calf. Half of his fucking calf. Because it ate majority of his muscle, his flesh on his calf. They had to cut half of that shit off. So no, I don't fuck with brown recluses. No. No, 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 no. Your ass gotta die. And I swear I think one of them done laid a nest somewhere near the house because one day I had one in the kennel. Just so happened I had just pulled Fat Mama out the kennel and I looked and I was like, what the fuck? Oh shit, that's a brown recluse. Man, I smashed that bitch so fast and I checked her over like, please tell me you didn't get fucking bit. Please tell me you didn't get bit by that moth. Then I walk out the back door. One literally rattling down. It's like goddamn fucking ranger school or something. One of them's coming down from the ceiling just bloop, 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 bloop. Nope. Mm-mm. And then I had one coming down the wall. Hell no, 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 no. Mm-mm. Nope. Every last one of them got sprayed with wasp spray. And they died. Sure did. I don't give a damn. I'd rather deal with motherfucking black widows than brown recluses. Okay? That says a lot. Shit. Then again, Australians will come in here and be like, well, that's no worse than the huntsman spider. Nah, y'all can keep that big bitch. Y'all can keep them, okay? Keep that shit in Australia. Don't bring this shit over here. We already got enough shit over here. I read something the other day where we got an invasive some type of bug that's in the soil, and I'd have to go back to it. Was shit like that fascinates me though. When we have invasive species that actually mate with other same thing, but different genealogy. It's fascinating to me. They do. They do. And Australians be like, oh, that a mate. She's a beaut. No, no, no. Mm-mm. Steve, y'all can keep all of that shit. Vic, where you been? I done said, what, a month and a half ago, I'm growing it back. No, I'm just fucking with you. No, for real, I am. I'm growing it back out. Yesterday it was a little bit taller than this. I washed it and put a little something in it. But I told y'all this, and that's all natural curls, by the way. I try to tell y'all, my hair is naturally curly as fuck. That's why when I say you can't really do shit with it when it's grown out, you really can't. Because I'm not putting a relaxer in my head. You can forget that. No, I'm not fucking up my head or my hair texture. Literally braids and ponytails. I don't know, I've had it low for so long though. I think that was what, shit, I know a PD for 10 years almost. No, it has been 10 years, so 10 years. Yeah, I've had short hair for 10 years. Yeah, it's time to grow it back out. It's time. Every few years I go through a phase of, like, I showed y'all I had dreads before. I cut those off. Then I had the short and curly hairstyle for a while. Then I finally cut it low. Had to train my hair how to lay flat because at first it wasn't laying flat. I had to make that shit lay flat. And now I'm growing it back out. So yeah. I don't know. I just know that case has turned into a shit show and I don't want no parts of it. It's sad that, his parents did what they did. I don't know. I'm getting to that point though. I don't really, I don't want to fuck with kid cases at all. We take shit too far. That, and I just, yes, the public can feel how they want to feel, but when we speak in absolutes, as if we know for a fact and we really don't know shit because we're not fucking law enforcement, we're not working the case, and we don't know shit about shit, and we want to pretend like we're fucking Inspector Gadgets, that's when I have a problem. And then when people want to tap in the fifth cousin that's been removed twice through marriage and got brought back in through a divorce, whatever the case, but I have issues with that. I do. Sometimes just sit back and let Ellie do their fucking job. What's so hard about that? Cape, wow. Cape, I didn't even know that. Hey, Tia. I didn't even know y'all had like an uptick of missing cases. I know they're still talking about the Jack and Lily case. I'm like, nope, I don't want no parts. They're on drugs. I know for a fact they're on drugs. How you know for? Well, my baby daddy, cousin, mother stays out there, and she said, okay. Or, well, they got previous drug convictions. Let me fuck y'all up with something. You know how many drug dealers I know that got previous drug convictions but never once used? Don't worry, I'll wait. Because they know getting high on your own shit doesn't help you. If anything, you're blowing your damn money on a supply. Now, weed, that's different. But actual meth, fin, coke, shit like that, I know too many of them out here that'll tell you, I ain't taking that shit, I'll sell it, but I ain't. Miss Crow, take your ass on. Your rude ass. Always gotta be so fucking rude. Rude ass Crow, I swear. So glad the parents are caught. Glad now get through the trial. That's all I can say. So Kate, I'm gonna ask. So Kate, out there, do they believe the parents had something to do with Jack and Lily? I think I already know the answer based on what I've heard on folks' panels before, but just curious if all the locals. I figured that. Because I've heard so many people from out there go on panels and tell different stories. I'm not saying that they're false. I've heard some of their stories and I'm like, But my question will always remain the same. When it comes out, if the parents, and I'm not talking about in what you call this case, because we all know the interview wasn't, when Mama got her ass on the news, no, the interview didn't sound I said that from the jump. I have my own opinion about it, but I'm going to reserve judgment until law enforcement comes out with more info. But when Mama got her ass on the news and did all of that shit, no, I didn't believe their story, but I'm just not finna put that out there in the atmosphere because I don't know that for 100% fact. I only go based off of feelings. But what we have seen with cases such as Summer, Sebastian, we've done all of this shit, and I'm just saying collectively I know a lot of us was not a part of that. I know this, okay? A lot of us was not a part of that, but I'm just saying collectively we. We ridiculed, we stalked, we harassed, we fucked up cases. We had YouTubers camping out in front of folks' houses. We had people trespassing on people's houses. We had people jumping out in the middle of fucking traffic making bold threats. And that they were bringing machetes and bringing guns and all type of shit. We've had, what else have we had, y'all? Oh, we've had people call other people jobs, get people fired, yada yada. Okay, we've done all of that. All right. And guess what? Is Candace and Dawn in custody? Don't worry, I'll wait. And happy birthday, Katie. I know yesterday was your birthday, and I know it's definitely not the same without your son around. I can only hope you find peace. Just like with Katie and Chris, was there an arrest that came out of that? No. Have you seen an apology come out after that? No. So we can sit here and literally ruin these people's reputation, fuck up their livelihood, threaten them, stalk them, and every fucking thing else. And then when it comes out that, or when it never comes out that anything ever happened to them, we're just squirrel. That's the issue I have with that type of shit. If we gonna make claims like that, and if we gonna sit here, and I know people have their feelings about Summer Wells case with Dawn, and I look here, I know a lot of people. Okay, I absolutely you have every right to feel the way you feel. Okay. But what you don't have rights to do is ruin their fucking life, especially if you just can't find the fucking evidence. And we've done that. And it's starting to get worse. And that's why I don't want to partake in any child cases. I'm not out here trying to ruin families. I'm not out here digging through every fucking family member that's attached to this. Oh, well, the brother's locked up. Well, the aunt did this. The grandmother did that. Oh, by the way, the uncle did this. I'm not in that shit. No. I'm not in this for that. I'm not. I'm not in this to drag every family member that is in that family. I'm not, hell no. I'm good. I'm straight. I'll keep my judgments to myself, and when the facts come out, hey, cool. Like, I have no problem eating my crow and be like, well, y'all were right. But I said in the beginning, like I said, I got my own feelings about this, but I'm going to wait until law enforcement, come out with something and let me know what's up. I'm not just going to sit here and say guilty. Bitch, you guilty. That's not my job. I'm not law enforcement. I'm not FBI. I'm not CIA. I'm not Interpol. I'm not NATO. I'm not none of that shit. I'm going to sit my ass back as a civilian and watch this shit fold out. As YouTubers, I get it. You have content that you're trying to get pushed out. Absolutely understand that. What I don't understand, though, is coming up with these blank ass narratives that you don't have shit to back it up with, and possibly fucking up other people's lives. That's what I. No. Mm-mm. And now that those two are locked up, are we going to shame everybody in that family? Are we going to sit here and they had to know, they must have known, they had to know? Because how you didn't see the baby, I don't know how long, the song, I did see somebody say a month or something like, I don't know. Because I haven't really tried to follow it anymore. After they got arrested, I'm like, oh, okay, well, it'll die down. Nope, it didn't. It got worse. I said, okay. With that, I'm just gonna go my own way. I think my biggest thing is just be careful what jackets we're putting on people. And I've always said that from day one. Be careful of the jackets you put on people, because the jackets you put on people without proof can absolutely get folks out here fucked off and killed. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen a female lie on a dude. Next thing you know, another dude pulls up trying to defend that female, and bam, get your ass blowed off. And now he's dead all over a fucking lie. That's not the type of shit I want to be a part of. No, I'm good. I'm super straight on that. I'm good. I'm super straight. Facts, people. And that's the problem. A lie will go further than the truth ever will. We see it every fucking day. We see it. Whether it's dealing with cases or blatant motherfucking narcissists on this app, we see it every fucking day. And I'm good. I'm straight on it. I'd rather deal with my little animals, my cats, the dogs, and deal with that shit than, no. No. It's one thing to bring awareness to the case. I respect that a hell of a lot, bringing awareness, trying to get the facts out there and keep it strictly about the facts. That's what I respect. It's when we go left field with the shit. Because some of the shit I've seen in some of these chats about that case, no, no. Mm-mm. I heard that, Vic. Who told us that? Was it Lynn? I think it was Lynn. It was Breaking Chains. Didn't she go live on this shit yesterday? Day before it? I saw it. I think I saw it on Breaking Change because I did see somebody. I seen an article on it, but I think I remember Breaking Chains covering it too. Um, yeah, I think it was Lynn where she covered it because that case has been her baby since day one, which I respect. Shout out to Breaking Chains. Um, but yeah, I saw that shit. Don't be scared now. And here's the thing. You had no problem creeping in somebody's house, okay? And murdering how many people? And acted so confident with it, okay? But now you petrified. Now you scared. Fuck you. Throw that motherfucker in GP. Just go on and throw him in GP. Do us all the No, never mind. No. Make that bitch suffer. Make him suffer every year. Because if you throw him in GP, it's an automatic. It's automatic. They gon' off his ass. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But you might get that one to be like, nah, let's be sadistic with it type shit. And let's just fuck with them every day type shit. Every once in a while you'll come across the motherfucker who's like, nah, why would I do it quick and easy and take you out when I can make you suffer this whole damn sentence? And everybody that come in after me will make your ass up. Like, it's wild, man. Y'all be having the biggest balls when it comes to women and y'all unaliving women. But then when it comes time to you going to jail with the big boys, all of a sudden now you ready to pee your motherfucking pants. Make it make sense. Keep that same energy. You was a big dog out here in the streets, be a motherfucking big dog in that prison. Pika, exactly. You look here. I ain't gonna say street ninjas are the smartest. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not, okay? Some of them are very smart. Some of them was like the motherfuckers that didn't make it to college, okay? Not saying all of them is dumber than a box of rocks, but you got some that are so fucking calculated on how they move and how they handle certain situations. And he's going to think he can outsmart them. You can't. This is their playground. They've run this playground for years. This ain't no, you come in and you think you're going to do what you want to do. No, 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 no. They're going to show you. No, you can't do that, big dog. uh-uh. You can't do that at all. And he's just going to have to take it. He's just going to have to take it. Now, if they leave him in PC his whole life, that's a whole nother monster. Can you imagine being a prisoner in your mind 23/7? Because you only get an hour outside. 23/7. 365. You don't want to be around that energy, but you was that energy. Make that shit make sense. Once again, Kohlberg, you're not making sense, my nigga. You're not. You're not. Because how the fuck? Like I said, you knew all this extra ass shit. You sit here breaking folks' houses all because you butt hurt. Because I'm convinced that motherfucker was butt hurt. I'm convinced that his ass got rejected. And so he said, oh, let me be a little bitch about it. I'm just going to kill her. So his punk ass made a whole plan. And now, well, shit ain't going well for you. I didn't know we could we could ask for transfers because energies ain't right. I didn't know we could even do that. Kate, say that I've been trying to stay away from it because that is a real thing in prison, and I know that shit fucked up. Okay, because y'all remember the case I covered in Alabama with the man that he only had like a week left on his sentence, and he was finna be home free, and unfortunately yeah. I do think it was over a debt, though, me personally. I could be wrong about that. And then, two, he was ACI for the feds and the DOJ. So that was two of the reasons why I think that they did what they did to him. But they absolutely took advantage of him. They beat him. It was so bad. The nurse pulled his dad to the side and said, we've never seen anything like this. He literally has palm prints inside his thighs. And Daddy called the warden and said, I thought the fuck you said this was a fucking OD. It was an OD. And Daddy was like, how the fuck is it an OD if, it was a whole ordeal, and I don't think anything ever happened to Alabama prison systems, honestly. Because every damn CI that they had that was supposed to testify against the Alabama prison, surprise, surprise, died. Yeah, it was bad what they did to Daniel. I don't wish that shit on my worst enemy. Except my cousin. Now my cousin deserves that shit. I don't give a damn. And y'all can look at me different. I don't give a damn. He deserves this shit. You hold your mama hostage for 3 days because you want to go on a meth binge. You already been on a meth binge and you mad because you can't get no more meth. Yeah, fuck him. Fuck him. And man tried to get another compassionate release talking about he died from cancer. I ain't trying to be mean, funny, or ugly, but bitch, you been dying for 10 years from cancer. When you gonna die? Yes, Vic, it was over a theft. And this what made me stop dead. He just hopped up here out of nowhere. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? Mm. But yeah, it was petty theft. He had got a year, and he was about to get released, but he had turned into a CI. This man, he is, yeah, I know. But, all right, don't you, you slide your ass down this hood, that's on you. I'm about to say, boy, you slide down that hood, that's on you. Yeah, like my cousin, I'm sorry, the man don't need to be free. I don't give a dang. Folks get mad at me all they want to. That man need to be where he is and stay there. Don't ever get that man another release, nothing. Keep his ass there. But that's the type of shit. My point of telling that whole story. That's the type of shit Kohlberger needs. Bottom line. And I hate to be mean like that. I hate to. But where was the compassion for them girls and young men? So I'm sorry, I don't care about energies and not being right and you sitting here and you scared. You wasn't scared when I'm my neighbors. Like you being scared and all of that stuff. I'm sorry. That shit don't fly. Exactly. Like I'm sorry. We ain't got no empathy or sympathy for you. None. You asked for that shit, now live with it, dog. Oh shit, it's 5 o'clock. So, as far as Colbert and what he trying to do, nah, keep his ass there. I don't care. You put yourself in that situation. A lot of times, the majority of these folks who end up in prison do. A lot of times, not all the time, because you have a decent amount that is truly innocent, or you have an amount of people who did the crime, but really it should have been more so. I ain't gonna say just straight up murder, like in one charges and shit like that, but manslaughter or something like that, then yeah, I can understand because, like, what was me and Pika was talking about this the other day, like the one Centoya, it was here in Tennessee, I think. The girl that basically, the dude, she was getting pimped out, being abused, and the guy that was paying basically was raping her. And finally, she just killed his ass. And she had to fight to get freedom, basically, because they didn't see that as self defense. They straight up saw that as you killed him. Fuck all the trauma he caused you. Fuck all the heartache and pain he caused you. You killed him. So, with that being said, murder one. How many people in prison do we have like that? Yeah, I want to say Centoya Brown. I know that ain't right though. I can't think of her damn name. I can see her face, but I cannot think of her name. But she, what that girl went through, and the state was pretty much like, yeah, oh well, we don't give a fuck, whatever. Murder, guilty. It wasn't until recently, and I remember in the 2000s when there was a resurgence in her case and to review the evidence and all of that stuff, and then that's when they were finally like, yeah, we may have locked you up too soon, maybe, possibly. Matter of fact, we just gonna let you out. Is this Centoya Brown? See, I can't remember names, y'all. I'm horrible. Yeah, the one she straight up shot his ass. And they and we have prisons full of people like that. You know, it was self defense, or they were getting abused over the years. And I mean, I'm not gonna throw the Mendez brothers in there because I really don't know their story like that, and I haven't followed their trial like that. So I'm not gonna pretend like I know every detail about that case. So I'm not even gonna sit here and try to lie. But I have heard a lot of people say it sounded like self-defense due to what Daddy was doing. Now, with that being said, I don't know. I wasn't there. But countless family members have came forward and was like, no, uncle was fucked up, or, cousin was fucked up, whatever the case may be. A lot of them was like, no, the boys were right. That's what I'm saying, Jen. Like it's fucked up. Like our prisons. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that happens majority of the time, because it's like Chad Dorman. That motherfucker there, dead to rights, ran his kids down and killed them in front of his wife and did that shit on purpose. Motherfuckers like him, mm-mm. I'll never forget that case. That case fucked me up. This man ran his kids down. So people like that, no, they need to stay in prison. And but when you have people like Centoya or the Mendez brothers and people like that, our justice system is very fucked up and it needs major overhaul. Some of the laws that are written conflicts one another, contradicts one another. It is, our justice system is fucked up from the courts all the way to the prisons. And because we let prisons become privatized, which is even fucking worse, this is the shit we got now. Vic, I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. Like I said, you've got some fighting for them and truly believe they were truly victims of their father. Me personally, I don't know. I can't speak to that as if I feel though I know what's best for them. You know, I know since they've been locked up, they've been role models and all of that, and I mean, there's not much you can do in jail. I mean, you can cause ruckus, get numerous write-ups, yada yada. But they tried to turn a whole new leaf in prison. But as far as them being on parole, I can't answer that because I didn't follow that case 100%. I don't know everything that was said, done, did, you know. Once again, Pika, you know I'm going to say it. Y'all voted for it. Told y'all exactly what they was going to do. And people voted for it. And I'm going to keep saying this until people get up off their ass and stop making a million one excuses as to why they can't do something to help this damn country. I don't want to hear it. Because if you can't even get your ass up and take 10 to 20 minutes to write your senator or your fucking house rep, then shut the fuck up. Bottom line, shut the fuck up. Because do you really give a fuck about change? Or are you just trying to complain? Just like when I told people they're trying to take women voting rights because they're trying to tell women who's had a name change that you can't vote. Where is that? Look it the fuck up. Sure as shit. They're trying to do that shit. All this gerrymandering that's going on. They told y'all they were going to do this shit. And people still voted for it. SNAP benefits being cut. Medicare, Medicaid being cut. They told you they were going to do it. Social Security, they told you they were going to do it. Newsom ain't much better. I'm gonna be honest. Gavin Newsom, he's just as bad. Shit. If you want to know the truth, the motherfucker commits infidelity every damn chance he gets. Let's not forget the funding that he cut for fire departments. Him and his mayors. There's a lot of shit I could say about Newsom too. Just as much as I can talk shit about Republicans, I can talk the same shit about Democrats. Because neither side is truly for you. They don't give a fuck about you. They've never played by the rules. Name me one time they've ever played by the rules besides at the start of this damn country. Don't worry, I'll wait. What happened to Lincoln as soon as he was voted in? Why? Why did they off his ass? Okay? It's never been a fair fight. Never has and never will be. But as long as people keep putting their head in the sand and acting like they don't see the shit, but then want to turn around and bitch on the internet about it and not do a motherfucking thing, you're just as part of the problem. Stop expecting one person to fix all these goddamn problems. What viable solutions are you coming to the table with? And that's what people need to ask themselves. How can we fix it? What solution can we have to fix the broken system? Not come in and make it fucking worse, but how do we fix it? Everybody knows Snap needed an overhaul. Everybody knows this. And I'll be honest, I'm one of the ones who agree with what's happening. Because damn it, if I gotta pay full motherfucking price for my goddamn Mountain Dews, then so should you. The fuck, if I gotta pay full price for my dirty bad habits, then so should your ass. Bottom line. Work requirements. I don't fault them for that. This was never meant to be a permanent solution for anybody. It was meant temporarily. Get on your feet and then that's it. Now, to the disabled, to the elderly, that's different. Absolutely. Absolutely. By all means, we need to be feeding our elderly and the disabled. I don't give a damn how nobody feel about that, and our veterans too. To the able-bodied motherfuckers out here that can get their ass up and go to work though, no, 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 no. I'm sorry. I don't feel for you. I don't. I don't. I don't. If I have to pay full price for my motherfucking bad habits, so should you. Now, with that being said though, or with all this eating healthy shit, it costs 2 times more to eat healthy than it does just buying junk food. I'm gonna be honest about that, it do. But I don't I don't make the prices out here. So I think what people fail to realize though is like people being mad about Snap and shit like that. Okay, I get that. I understand you're pissed off now because you basically got paid full price, you know, for Kool-Aid, Cokes, Beacon, whatever the fuck y'all drink. You gotta pay full price for it. You gotta pay for it now. Snacks and sweets and treats. I do have a question though. Is cereal on that list because that's sugar product? Did they cut cereal off? I was wondering about that because that's kind of fucked up if you cut cereal off. So they probably did cut the cereal. That's fucked up. It's not funny on the cereal because how many of us lived off of cereal? I know I did. That's fucked up. The cereal. That one's fucked up. But some of that shit though, man, nah, hell no. Pay for it yourself. I have to pay for it my damn self. If I want anything with caffeine or sugar, I have to pay full price for it. Shit. And taxes. But we needed an overhaul. We needed a change in that sector. Not saying what they completely did is right. Maybe they could have did a phased job or something. I don't know how they could have. I don't know. I would have had to sit down and think about it, how they could have did it better. But I don't blame them for putting requirements on it now. If you're able bodied, you have to do this, you have to do that. At least go try to attempt to get a job so we know you're trying, and we know you're not trying to just live up off of us 20. I get that. And I do think about like the folks that's in Kentucky or in the mountains, in the hollers, because a lot of those people depend on government benefits. They do. Lack of jobs, drugs everywhere. So a lot of them depend on SNAP. A lot of them depend on, Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, things like that. And see, that's the thing, like helping parents out, first time parents. I don't have an issue with that. Wig and stuff like that, absolutely. I don't have an issue with that at all. Hell no. Having newborns costs. Having kids costs, period. Okay? And I'm not saying some people out here don't need help. But some of y'all have straight up abused this system far too fucking long. And it has went unchecked for years. Prime example, my motherfucking uncle. Love him. Well, God rest his soul now. I loved him to death. But that motherfucker was literally drawing a fucking Social Security check. But in the state of Illinois, this motherfucker was dead. Don't ask me how he did it because I don't fucking know. Okay? I just know in Illinois, the motherfucker had a death certificate and his ass came down here to Mississippi and was drawing Social Security. That's all I know. Don't ask me because I don't know. But shit like that needs to be checked. I'm sorry. Shit like that needs to be checked. Shit like that, no. Mm-mm. Completely different than what the fuck we're talking about, but still. He was able to fool the government and still get a check from the fucking government. How? How? Meanwhile, when my mama was literally stage 4 cancer and all of her checks that she had coming in, because on short term and long term disability, you don't get a full check. You get like, what is it, 44%, whatever, 44% of your normal income. Plus, you still have to pay all your benefits and elections and all of that stuff. So, if you had extra shit like 401k coming out of your check, you still had to pay that. They turned my mama down because they said she still made too much on short term disability. You know what the fuck I did? I said, you don't want to give it to my mama? Well, fuck it, I'll go file then. I ain't working. I bet you I get it. It wasn't shipped for $250, but damn it, that $250 helped a lot. I shouldn't have to do that. When my mama has worked her whole fucking life and put into that same goddamn system, and that you telling her she makes too motherfucking much and she can't get out of that system. That's bullshit. Just like Social Security. I'm sorry, I'm just going to keep it 100 with you. Why the fuck am I paying for Social Security? Because by the time I fucking retire, ain't going to be none because it's going to be fucking depleted. So what the fuck am I paying Social Security for? Be for real. Medicare, Medicaid, fuck I'm paying for. When shit, y'all keep cutting services left and right, just like with private insurance. My private insurance is fucking $300 motherfucking dollars. But yet every year it seems like I get less and less services. I wonder why. But I'm supposed to feel bad for the CEO that basically told the hospital to let my damn daddy die. And me and that motherfucker don't get along. Oil and water, okay? Oil and water. Me and my daddy. 2 hours max. Because me and him gonna be bumping heads, guaranteed. 2 hours max. These motherfuckers tell my mama. There was no need for him to be in the hospital because his breathing levels was fine. Meanwhile, he was on the motherfucking operating table and fucking flatlined. Literally died on the table. But hey, his breathing levels is fine. He should have never been admitted in the first place. And had just got put on the damn heart list for the heart transplant. But he was fine. United. But I'm supposed to give a fuck about him. Ah, okay. See, kid, that's another thing. You out here trying to get secondary insurance and shit, and you get in, then you go start looking for doctors and shit. Oh, we don't take that. What? And now they're pushing this in-network shit so hard now. Like it's ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting bullshitty out here. And my phone is about to die. Like we can have this conversation all day long, and we can talk about this shit all day long, but until people actually get the fuck up and start doing something so we can move forward as a nation, we're gonna be in the same spot, and a lot of us is gonna still be bitching and not doing a motherfucking thing about it. Bottom line. You want change, you need to get actively involved. You want better for your kids and their future, get actively involved. Stop taking this shit from them. Y'all forget, they answer to us. We don't answer to them. We voted your punk ass in, and we can vote your punk ass right on back out. And when people get that through their head, then maybe we can get somewhere. But y'all be good out here. Finna take my ass in this house, put my phone on the charger really quick, and walk my ass to the store. Hopefully I see the little pup. But I'll catch y'all on the next one, y'all. Peace. Be easy.